Hello students, a very good afternoon to all of you. I hope you are all attending the online classes. I think madam is taking microeconomics, okay, core 1, and Sujit sir is taking core 2, that is the mathematical economics, isn't it? Okay, so I shall take your classes on core 2 and the last unit, that is matrix and determinants, that I shall teach you. Now so far as madam and sir is concerned, they are taking your classes on Google Meet, but I find it convenient, easier for you and for me also to take my classes in my YouTube channel. I have given you the link. I hope you have all subscribed. If not, please tell your friends to subscribe immediately, so that whenever I send you a message, a video, that goes to you. And because you see, in this YouTube channel, I can just teach you like a classroom. I can write whatever I like. You can better understand. I also took all classes of plus 2 and also plus 3 honors. During the lockdown periods, I completed the plus 2 courses and also I completed the plus 3 courses through this YouTube channel. If you subscribe my channel, you can see all those videos also that are already there. I had already sent 70-80 videos for plus 2 and plus 3. So for you, I have designed the same way of teaching, that is, I shall send you videos regularly. I have 2 classes per week, so I shall send you at least 2 or 3 videos per week, so that we can cover the course, and within just a month or 2 we can complete that unit, that is matrix and determinant. Okay, so because today I gave you the message that you subscribe my channel, I gave you the link. If you have subscribed, it's alright. If you have not subscribed, please tell your friends to subscribe, and you also subscribe. And because today is the first day, many of you might not have subscribed it, so I shall send a short video. So we'll just start the topic today. What is matrix and what are the characteristics of matrix? Okay, what do you mean by matrix and what are the characteristics, basic features of matrix? Now first of all, coming to matrix, what is a matrix? A matrix is the arrangement of numbers or symbols or any type of numbers or symbols or elements which we arrange in rows and columns. I repeat, a matrix is a systematic arrangement of numbers or symbols in rows and columns. If you write anything, if you write letters, if you write words, if you write numbers, if you write symbols, whatever you want to write, you can write it. If you write these words or numbers or letters or symbols in rows and columns, then that we call as a matrix. Okay, so matrix is a very simple concept where we write things, we write elements, numbers in rows and columns. Now next, let us come to what are the basic features or characteristics of a matrix. Now you see, I have written here the characteristics of a matrix. The first characteristic is it contains some numbers or symbols. A matrix always contains a numbers or symbols. Now the content of a matrix, if you look at what we have in the matrix, then the content is either the numbers or the symbols, or you can say the letters, the words. All these are called elements. So the elements, the matrix must have the elements. So let me tell you, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now I have written here 9 digits, 1 to 9. Okay, so these are the elements, these are the numbers, These are the things that I have included in this. So this you can call it as a matrix. So the first element, the first feature of a matrix is that it should have some numbers or some symbols. I can also write like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and I. Now these are also the elements. All these numbers, all these letters, they are called the elements of the matrix. So the matrix should have some elements, some numbers or some symbols, right? Now number 2 is it consists of some rows and columns. Now this is the most important characteristic, that is a matrix should have some rows and columns. Whatever elements we take, whether it is digits, whether it is words, whether it is letters, we always write these words, letters, numbers in rows and columns. Now you see, this is the first column. If I say this is column 1, this is column 2, this is column 3, is not it? This is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3. So these letters or these elements, we should arrange these elements in rows and columns. Okay? So this is the column and this is the row. And these must be arranged. This must be written in a very systematic form in rows and columns. Now the third one is substituted by its order. Now every matrix has a order. That is, what is the order of the matrix? Order of the matrix means how much rows and how much columns the matrix contains. When we talk of the order of the matrix, it means the matrix contains how many rows and how many columns. Now if I say this particular matrix or this particular matrix, this matrix has, you see, this is the first row, second row and third row. So I have 3 rows and columns. This is the first column, second column, third column. So this is the columns. So the order is 3 into 3. Or that means we have 3 rows and 3 columns. So in this matrix we can name this matrix as a 3 into 3 matrix, or 3 into 3 matrix means 3 rows and 3 columns. First comes rows. Remember, first comes rows. How many rows you have, you write it first. Then how many columns you have, write the columns. So 3 into 3 matrix, this is the form of the matrix, or this is the order of the matrix. Okay. Fourth is denoted by a capital letter. Now the matrix is always denoted by a capital letter. If I say what is the name of the matrix, if I can say this is matrix A, this may be matrix B. We have to denote, we have to name the matrix with a capital letter. That is, it may be A, it may be B, it may be C, but always write it with a capital letter. That is either A or B or C, whatever you like. So the matrix must be written, its name must be in a capital letter. That is A or B or C or anything of any capital letter. Right? Now the last one is it must be encircled by a bracket. This is also a very important characteristic of a matrix. That is, a matrix must be encircled, must be enclosed by a particular bracket, preferably a square bracket. You see, we can write like this, and here we write 3 into 3. So try to encircle or try to give a bracket to every matrix. Unless and until you give a bracket to a matrix, we don't give it a limit. You see here, we can write like this. Now if I put a bracket here, what happens? Now the matrix is limited. We cannot increase the number here. If I add one more letter here, it will not be there because there is a bracket. So when we write a matrix, we must add a bracket, preferably. Which bracket? Square bracket. Square bracket. This is called a square bracket. Okay. Jaak tu kocho. A bandhani ki bandhani kohante odiyare? Square bracket mu kochi English re. So this square bracket you must give so that this matrix will be complete. unless and until you give a bracket, the matrix will not be complete, right? So let us see once again what are the characteristics. The first characteristic is it contains some numbers or symbols. You see here we have given some numbers, we have given some letters here. So the matrix has these elements A, B, C, D, E, F and G, H, I. So the matrix contains the numbers. Second is it consists of some rows and columns. Now we have not written the numbers haphazardly. We have written the numbers in a very systematic way in rows and columns. Now these are the columns and these are the rows. So we should write these letters, we should write these elements in rows and columns. So this feature is complete. Now third is subscribed by its order. Now every matrix has a particular order. Now this matrix is 3 into 3. If I say 1, 2, 3, 4, if this is a matrix, then the order is 2 into 2 because I have 2 rows and 2 columns here. So we must write the order in the below of the bracket here. Fourth is denoted by a capital letter. Every matrix is denoted by a capital letter. You see I have written here B, this matrix name is A, this matrix name is also A. So you have to denote it, you have to name it with a capital letter. And last, it must be encircled by a bracket. Now the matrix, in order to be called as a matrix, must be encircled with a bracket. If you don't give a bracket, then it's not called a matrix because it has no limit. If you give a bracket, then we put a limiter to it. So the matrix can be called a matrix if we have encircled with a square bracket. Therefore, these are the 5 features of a matrix that we have discussed now. I hope you could understand it properly. So tell your friends, those who have not subscribed, please subscribe the channels and please also press the I button, bell button, so that the notification will go to you for the next video, and you from the beginning to the end you watch all my videos, you will be clear, you will be totally crystal clear about what is the meaning of matrix, determinant and different things that we have in this unit. So matrix, determinant सब जिन क्लीयर तोर हो गोटे जिन भी मुझे छाड़बी तुम्हें क्लीयरली बुझीपार जदि तुम्हें आरंभ शेष पर्यंत वीडियो को पूरा देख एवं जिते वीडियो मुझे छाड़ुवी सब देखुव पिला कह तुम सांग कह जो मैंने सब सब्सक्राइब करना शीघ्र सब्सक्राइब करेंगे। आजिका वीडियो भी जो सब्सक्राइब न करते शेयर कर दिए से देखिए आजिकार वीडियोटा एवं काल नेक्स्ट टाइम जो पठेबी वीडियो ताक समस्ते देखिए एवं जानवे है। दिस इज द वे आई विल टेक योर क्लासेस। मुझे अलग प्रकार क्लास नेबी तुम एमती क्लास नेबी, राइट? सो आज ये था। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग, हैव ए नाइस डे।